Chapter 5. The Cost of Not Emptying. Staying the same is not neutral. It is a decision, and every decision has a cost. Most people believe that by not changing, they are avoiding risk. But in reality, they are simply choosing a different kind of risk, the risk of never becoming who they could have been. The cost of not emptying your cup is not always loud or dramatic. It is quiet, it is gradual, and it is often only noticed when time has already passed. The silent price of staying the same. When you hold on to old beliefs, old identities, and old fears, you pay with parts of your future. You pay with missed opportunities, unspoken ideas, unlived versions of yourself, relationships that never deepened, paths you never explored. You may still build a life, but it will be a life shaped by what you were afraid to release, not by what you were ready to become. Time does not wait for readiness. Many people tell themselves, I'll change when the timing is right. I'll start when I'm more confident. I'll take the risk when I'm more prepared. But time does not wait for comfort. It moves forward whether you do or not. The longer you delay change, the heavier the cost becomes. Not because opportunity disappears completely, but because fear grows stronger the longer it is obeyed. You do not become braver by avoiding what scares you. You become more comfortable with limitation. The emotional debt of staying small. When you consistently ignore your inner pull toward growth, something inside you begins to withdraw. You may notice a dullness where excitement once lived. A quiet dissatisfaction you cannot explain. A sense that you are busy, but not fulfilled. This is emotional debt. It is the accumulation of all the versions of yourself that were never allowed to exist. You do not feel this debt immediately. But over years, it shows up as regret, resentment, a feeling that life happened to you instead of being created by you. The illusion of, at least I tried enough. Many people comfort themselves with, I did what I could. I tried my best with what I had. But deep down, they know, they did what felt safe, not what felt true. There is a difference between effort and honesty. Effort says, I worked hard. Honesty asks, did I live in alignment with who I wanted to become? You can work endlessly in a life that does not reflect your potential. Hard work alone does not guarantee fulfillment. Alignment does. What you actually lose by not letting go. You do not only lose opportunities. You lose self-trust, belief in your own courage, connection to your deeper purpose. Every time you ignore the call to grow, your mind learns, my comfort matters more than my truth. Over time, this becomes identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who can change. You begin to see yourself as someone who endures. Endurance is powerful, but it is not the same as becoming. Choosing your future self over your present comfort. There will always be a reason to stay where you are. There will always be an argument for safety. There will always be a voice that says, not yet. But there will also always be another voice. The one that whispers, there is more for you. You cannot serve both voices forever. At some point, you must choose the comfort of who you are now, or the possibility of who you could become. Emptying your cup is not about rejecting your past. It is about refusing to let your past decide your future. Exercise. Calculating the cost of staying the same. Answer honestly. 1. If I continue living exactly as I am now, where will I likely be in 5 years? 2. What opportunities am I postponing out of fear? 3. What part of myself am I slowly losing by not changing? You are not wrong for moving at your own pace. But you are responsible for the life you continue to choose. Affirmation. I honor my past, but I refuse to sacrifice my future. I release what no longer serves me and choose the life I am ready to become.